Hey yo, what's good everybody? SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again for another New Japan review. This time we have New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 34 Night 2. So it took place this morning and it came on I believe about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got both Block A and Block B action on this morning's show. In the main event, we got Yota Tsuji taking on David Finlay. And in the semi-main, we got Zack Sabre Jr. taking on the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Tetsuya Naito. So also, we have Jeff Cobb, and we also have Konosuke Takeshita taking a break on today's show. I believe every once in a while they're going to give breaks to the wrestler, so I think that's a good deal, good shot. So without any further ado, let's talk about the first match we got. First match we had SANADA taking on and defeating Callum Newman. He got the victory via the deadfall, a little under 9 minutes right here. This is actually a solid match. Newman is somebody I'm kind of warming up to. First I was kind of maybe lukewarm on him, but having him, he seemed kind of just like a regular guy. He's just another guy is what he literally seemed like to me. SANADA came back with, after a night 1 defeat, picking up the dub, picking up his first 2 points right here. So next match we had right here was two big boys going at each other. We had Boltin Oleg taking on HENARE right here. HENARE got the Streets of Rage for the victory, for the 1-2-3, and then a little bit over 8 minutes right here. This is one of those matches where you think about it on paper, you might not be too excited about it, but once it got into full gear, this is the kind of stuff I'm like, damn, this is really fucking good, man. Shout out to both guys right here. So there were some snug strikes in this match as well. Oleg, both of these guys can be feeling it, but Oleg will definitely be feeling it in the morning. He took a hellacious running knee in this match, and I was like, good God. So moving on, up the card, Block A action. We got Great Khan taking on Gabe Kidd right here. And let's see, we got Gabe Kidd. I was totally surprised right here when I was just thinking about this. Like, actually, I don't know if I was fully surprised when I was watching it, because I figured you got to get Gabe Kidd a victory right here. I figured you would have to get him a win, and he got the victory right here via a huge lariat. I believe he got the victory over 12 minutes right here. So, yeah, Great Khan starting off pretty slow. Gabe Kidd is just killing it after his first 2 matches. He's knocking them right out the park. So tell me down in the comment section below what y'all think about Gabe Kidd right here. Then we move on to the next match as far as Block B action. We got Ren Narita taking on El Phantasmo right here. And we got Ren Narita getting the victory at about 14.5 minutes. He got the double cross spikes on ELP. When Narita was in control of this match, it was the match was kind of grounded to a snail's pace, a halt, if you will. Then you got ELP having that fiery baby face. This offense wasn't enough. I think this kind of fits into his character of being maybe down in the dumps, that all of his friends have pretty much just left him. So ELP is left without any points right now currently. So moving on, we have Block A action right here. Jake Lee taking on Evil right here. We get Evil getting a victory with the Everything is Evil. About 11.5 minutes right here. This match is kind of hard to get through. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit hard to get through. I was looking forward to it, but yeah, it was a match. That's one thing I would definitely say, man. So, but Smart Bastard gets defeated by Evil right here. Kind of a stablemate. So, yeah, both these guys sitting on 2 points as we move on up the card right here. Next match we had Block B action. We had Hirooki Goto taking on Uemura right here. He got the victory via the deadbolt into Uemura in about a little over 12.5 minutes right here. This is a solid match. Uemura continues to impress, and he's actually looking really good in this G1 as well. I feel a lot of wrestlers are, so it's hard to really pinpoint one guy who you say is doing the best. I think a lot of people early on are having a good G1, even though we're only 2 matches in. So moving on up the card, we had Shota Umino taking on Shingo Takagi right here. We got Shota Umino getting the victory via the Death Rider in about 18.5 minutes right here. What I got from this was Umino's resiliency in the face of somebody who's clearly overlooking him. So I thought that was a nice bit of storytelling right here. Both these guys have gotten to their arsenal, gotten to their offensive bag. So Shota Umino picking up his first 2 points. Like I said, he is now on the scoreboard. Shingo Takagi already had 2 after his match with Tetsuya Naito yesterday. So moving on to Tetsuya Naito in the semi-main event. In the semi-main, we had Zack Sabre Jr. taking on and defeating Tetsuya Naito right here. He got the victory via the Crown Hold in about 16 and a half minutes. This is a match I know in New Japan lore we've seen it many, many times before, but I think these guys mesh well as opponents, and I think that's what we got right here. They're not going to go full bore because I think we might be having another match here at some point down in the year, maybe even beginning of the year. So we'll see how we find out about that. And we got Zack Sabre Jr. taking the IWGP heavyweight belt with him. So he's probably not going to keep it. It's probably not going to be a gimmick. But if you're a ZSJ fan and wanting to win the belt, that's normally not a good sign when they steal the belt from the champ. So in the main event, we had Yota Tsuji taking on and defeating David Finlay with the Marlowe crash. Gets the victory. A little under 20 minutes right here. This match was fucking good. This is probably the match of the night. And a lot of people sleeping on David Finlay. I feel like he gets unjust hate. I don't know what it is about David Finlay. They call him a switchblade light, all of this other stuff. One, I think their character arcs were two completely different character arcs as far as how they came to be in lead of Bullet Club, if you will. So, but then I just think people just didn't give him a fair shake. And David Finlay, shout out to him, man. He's killing it right now, bro. Killing it in this G1. He had 2 good matches first 2 days. I know it's just the first 2 days, but he's putting over talent right here, man. And Yota Tsuji gets the victory, picking up his first 2 points right here. So, like I said, main event was solid. If you have to ask me if I had to pick one night over the other, I might edge it to this one, but it's a dead heat, bro. It's pretty fucking even. So that's just if you ask me. Now let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a block standing. So block B or block A, I don't know what I'm saying. Block B, block A. We got Evil leading the block with 4, tied with Zack Sabre Jr. Both of these guys have 4 points. Then we have Callum Newman, Jake Lee, Shingo Takagi, Shota Umino, SANADA, and Gabe Kidd sitting all on 2. And with the goose egg, we have Great Khan and the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Tetsuya Naito. So in block B, we got HENARE, Uemura tied up atop with 4, Boltin, Oleg, Jeff Cobb, Konosuke Takashita, Yota Tsuji, Ren Narita all with 2. Then El Phantasmo, Hirooki Goto, David Finlay, all with 0. So the next time we have G1 Climax action is going to be actually on the 23rd. That show is actually going to be main evented by Tetsuya Naito taking on Jake Lee. So you know where to check out that review. Come back here to SOS Wrestle Talk, the most dangerous pro wrestling podcast. The podcast that's going to cover every New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax show that they have. So you might as well come mess with us, man. Come fuck with us, bro. You know what it is, man. Because we the strongest force and ain't nobody fucking with us, man. SOS Wrestle Talk. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm the Pro Wrestling Fly Guy, Super Shiaku, man. I'm signing off. I'll holler at all y'all good people later. Peace.